Hi everyone, this is the FIDE master Santagati, and in this video I will show you a game that I played against the Candidate master Gangemi. I played this game as white, and this is a very important game that I played in the Sicilian Chess Championship that I won this year. I won also last year, and this is my second time, my second victory in the Sicilian Championship. I'm very happy about that, and I'm very happy to show you my game. And I think this can help you to understand more about chess. In this game I played e4 and he played e6, so the French defense, and I played d4, d5, knight c3 and bishop b4. Here I played e5 because my idea was close the center and make an attack on the king side. Usually it's very important to have space if you want to attack, so e5 and c5. a3, bishop c3, bc3, and knight e7. And now if you want to make a good attack, you need a queen, so I played g4, queen g4 to bring my queen in the action, and black played castle, bishop d3, and now c4. c4 is in a currency thing for black, because usually here is better play knight c6. After c4, I think I made a mistake because I played bishop e2, but it's much better for white play bishop h6, and after knight g6 take on g6, and after f takes bishop d2 or e3, and white is like better because the pawn on e6 can be a problem and white can try to continue the attack. But I played bishop e2 instead of bishop h6, and he played bishop d7, h4, a beautiful move to continue the attack, and he played f6. Very good replay because black should counterplay on the center, and f6 is a good idea here, and I decided to take on f6, rook f6, and bishop g5, and now rook f7, queen g3, because I was a little scared about the square attack. So knight c6 and then bishop g4, queen a5, the interesting option, bishop d2, and now rook f8 and knight f3. Knight f5, correct to attack the queen, queen h2, and I think it's very important for black play e5 to open the position and to make a good pressure against the pawn on d4, because if I take, or if I maybe castle now, ed4 is very good, because after cd4 there is c3, and then black can win the pawn, because if bishop e3 is possible, knight e3, and the bishop g4 is lost. So I think now he has very good ideas with e5, but he missed this opportunity and he played queen b6, and after that okay, I played a castle, and queen b2 doesn't work, because if black moves queen b2 I can simply play rook b1, and if queen a3 I have a very good counterplay playing rook b7, and I can play the summer rank, so it's not a good idea. And he played bishop c8 to defend b7, but I play rook b1, and now queen c7. And after queen c7 I'm very happy to trade the queen, because I think this endgame is better for white, so I decided to trade. And now bishop f4. My plan now is attack the weakness c6, so rook f7, g3 to defend my bishop on f4, and now rook e1. Here black played h6, and I played rook e2 to double my rook in the e file, and attack e6, g6, and now it's not possible take the knight and take the pawn because of the knight on f3 undefended, so I can't take the pawn, and I decided to continue with my main plan, so rook e1 to attack e6, and now king h7. King g2 is good, king g7, and I think I made a mistake, because here I must play knight e5 with the idea knight e5, bishop e5, king h7, and after that I think also h5 can work, because my idea will be open the position, open the structure. But I didn't play in this way, and I played instead of knight e5 immediately, I played bishop h3, because my idea was maneuver first, and then let's see also what black can do. Rook f8, and now I played knight e5. But playing knight e5 here is in a currency, because there is knight h4. He didn't play it, but it's an interesting idea. To be honest, I saw this move, but I thought that after king f1 my position is fine, because if he moves the knight back, I win the exchange. But I didn't see this very interesting exchange sacrifice on f4, gf4. And to be honest, I also thought about that, but I thought only this option, rook f4 immediately. And after rook f4 immediately, my position is very, very strong because I can take on e6. So to be honest, I calculated it, but I didn't calculate with the different order. I didn't calculate that he can also play knight e5 first. And if I take with the rook, there is simply, oh sorry. So if I take with the rook, there is simply knight f3, and this fork is nice for him. So black will be fine after that, so I have to take with the pawn. And after f takes e5, knight f3 is good, because this knight is attacking the rook has to go away. And now black can play h5, g5, g4, and black has a very nice compensation for the exchange. If bishop g2, knight h4, and this piece is always blocked here. So I think black is good. Maybe not a winning position for black, but black is a little better with this exchange sacrifice in this position. So that's very interesting. To be honest, I underestimate this option, but he didn't calculate it. He played it quickly after knight e5, knight takes e5, and okay, after bishop e5, my position is fine. And now he played king h7 and f4. My plan in this position is open the position, take space first, and then open on the king side to make an attack against the king. I have the two bishops and the rook, so I can make some threats. And he played b5 to have a counter play, and now bishop g4 with the idea h5. Played h5 to avoid that, and bishop f3. My idea is play g4, and he played rook here. I can't play g4 immediately because there is knight h4, so I played rook h1 first and then g4, but he played knight h6. And now king h3 to allow again the push, and he played the rook f7, and now I'm ready to push g4. H takes, bishop takes, and king g8, and now I'll play rook g2, rook h7, and now I missed a very important move. I could play bishop h5. I calculated this move, but I was scared about knight f5 and the rook g6, and I didn't see that after a king f8 I can simply play on g5. I saw that this position was dangerous for me, but I think I can simply play it now. So I wasn't scared about that, and I played, instead of to play bishop g5, I played the rook g1, and now king f7 is good because I have to spend a tempo playing king h2, and after king e8, okay, I can always take an advantage, but now I can play knight f5, I think. And now I have to take, and after maybe not g takes, now this is wrong, he takes. Yes, I'm slightly better, but not much, so okay, the position for black is playable. And he played king e8, and now I have the time to play bishop h3, and now g6 is under attack, and he played knight f5, but the rook g6 is good, knight h4, and now I missed a very interesting idea to take an advantage, because I missed here rook g7. Rook g7 is very nice, not easy to calculate because I have to calculate check, check, king c6, rook g8 again, and then king, and then bishop d7. I didn't see that after king g3 now this knight is without squares, and if black moves this, I can simply take, and rook g6, and I can win the bishop. So my position is winning, but I completely missed this option, and I played the rook g3. It's very important that when you have a position which maybe you don't see the winning idea, the winning move, it's very important play safe moves. So moves that, okay, your position will be always okay, and you can maybe try to make in the future to take an advantage to win the game. So here you play knight f5, and I play the rook g6, a5 ready to counterplay, rook f6, and now b4, cb4, a4, rook b4. I'm forced to try to avoid that black can have a very dangerous pass pawn, so, and I'll play the rook f8. Now it's forced bishop b7, another move, because if bishop a6, for example, I can play rook d8, king c6, and the rook g6 is good enough to take advantage, because he has problem to defend the pawn e6, and all the black position can have huge problem now. So the only move to save the game is play bishop b7, and after bishop g7 probably the position is safe, the position is equal, but he played now knight e7, and now I'm winning because I played simply rook d8 and now rook c8. And I can take 2 pieces for the rook, but the problem is not only that, the problem are the 2 strong bishops, and now the white position is winning. So rook h6, f5, I can open my light bishop now, and he played okay king a4, the last mistake, but I think there isn't a way to save the game for black now. So I played king a4, and that's very easy for me win the game, because I can play simply check on a8, check on d7, and now rook b8. And now the only move is move king a5 to lose the rook, and bishop c7 check. The only move is cover with the rook, and now I can simply trade first and then play king f4, and I can maintain the pin on the rook, and when you move the king I can take the rook, and then the endgame is an easy victory for white, because I'm a piece up now, and I'm game with a piece up is a very easy victory now for white. Okay, I hope that this game was interesting for you. I think it's very useful, especially with the idea to open the position when you have the bishop pair. So this is very important. If you have questions, feel free to comment below. I will be happy to answer you. And thank you again for watching the video, and see you for the next. Have a good day. Bye. Remember to follow me on social networks and share the video with your friends. Thanks!